Alright, don't expect much.
A
I am
proper
bad.
road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That was how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean Sea. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. The prestigious Circuit de Monaco, then. It's not all that dissimilar today to the layout that made its debut almost a century ago. It's 2 miles and 19 corners through the streets of Monte Carlo, and although the average lap speed of around 93 miles per hour is the lowest of the season, the tiny margins for error make it the natural habitat of the safety car. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1, so how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are 3 main things to worry about there, Crofty. Positioning, awareness, and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
Well, that intro
Before we begin,
might be longer
let's take
than
a quick look
what
at the
my
grid
race ends
lineup
up
for
being.
today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Norris, Carlos Sainz, and Leclerc, Ricciardo, Vettel, Stroll, and Fernando
Where
Alonso.
is Max?
Gasly, Tsunoda, Esteban Ocon, and
Holy
Verstappen.
crap.
They've taken a grid penalty. Raikkonen,
Apparently.
Giovinazzi, Mick Schumacher, and George Russell. Latifi and a Haas.
And
That's
way
it then.
in the
It's
back.
time to go racing as we head to
I'm so
trackside
far
for
off.
today's
I'm
race.
so slow. I cannot get around this track. I have no feeling at all.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Oh, I'm gonna let you down. Yeah, it is. It is really bad. I highly doubt I finish this race, but let's go ahead and... It's weird that they want to do a short run. Yeah, that's a weird one. Let's see. So if we go like that, and then they're only saying 14 laps on the softs. I mean, we can do... Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. Put the hards on, go as long as we can, and then throw softs on at the end. It's slower. I'm slow. Doesn't matter. I just need a tire that's not going to change much. I think we'll be fine with that. And if I make it to the end, I'm going to be amazed. What was... Let's go here. Let's just see. I mean, we probably don't even need the softs. Do medium, and that's saying... No, that's not what I wanted. Remove. 39 and 39. Screw it. Let's do that. That's what it's saying is the best. We'll put that as our option, and we will see if I can make it to the first pit stop. That is our selected strategy. Let's see if I can even make it into turn 1. Like, I have no feeling at this track. It is bad. I got nothing, so let's hope that it's at least entertaining. I got off the line for the first time because I used overtake, but nowhere to go with it. And we are just going to be stuck here. Looks like everyone in the back has started on hards, so we're not really going to gain anything from that. And then here is the section that I have no speed and no turn. This car just no front end grip at all. Well, we're going to go for the easy, or attempt to be easy. And here we go. The traffic jam. Well, we got one spot. It was a cheap one, since the AI just lines up and doesn't do a whole lot. I'm not even going to focus on ERS or DRS or anything like that. I need to focus on driving the car without running into the walls.
Be careful with the front.
We're just going to reset there. Already, lap 1. It was just such a stupid hit. This front end just does not turn at all. I tried putting more front wing on it, and it's just does not do anything. We'll use overtake on the front stretch and up the hill. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get any cheap spots this time, I don't think. So now it's just going to be about backing them up and making sure we stay ahead of Latifi. I just can't get any turn around these tight corners. Yeah, a little cut. It counts. And we snagged the wall. Let's redo that. Holy shit, that was a bad place to do that. Alright, well this is going to be difficult to get myself out of stupidity here. Alright, flashback, on the brakes hard. Okay. Oh my god. This game is so bad when you actually need some sort of feeling of what the car's doing. Like on the normal tracks, you can get away with it, but on a tight track like this,
enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS
there's no feeling at all. So Latifi's in the pits. But yeah, I have no feeling at all on what the front end's doing, what the car's doing. I've got this wheel turned as far as I can, and it's just not turning. It's just impossible to do. So I don't know how people do fast laps and do good around here on this game, unless they're changing their wheel degrees a turn to make it quicker, but I mean, this track will be fun in iRacing if they get it, but I just can't get around here with the lack of fuel, so we're gonna hope that enough people fall out.
Okay, gap ahead is 4.0
But yeah.
seconds.
I mean, can't even fucking turn there. And into neutral.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
What did I get damage from? I didn't even hit anything that time for once. Alright, car's fucking broke. Okay, cool. I guess a curb got us. Now there's like
The
no
underbody's
turn.
taken some damage.
Okay.
You may start to notice it.
I mean, I don't know what else I can do. We'll come in and pit. They got a new wing for us, but I doubt this thing's gonna even turn.
Go, go, go.
If we randomly got underbody damage from I don't even know
We'll be
where.
doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
Alright, well, we'll see if this thing drives, and if not, I think we're just going to exit out and move on to a racetrack. And in neutral again. .2 seconds to Latifi, so he didn't even have to do a wing change, I think, or he made up ground while he wasn't stuck behind me, which is probably more likely. But Max is going to lose a lot of points this race because I'm doubting the AI is going to be able to make up a whole lot of time from where he was starting.
We're trailing our teammate by 34.9 seconds.
8.5 seconds. If I get comfortable, I'll start using hers again. But then we're going to start getting lapped.
We think the underbodies incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious.
So we get some random damage there in that same spot again. Or they're talking about old damage. About as far off as that dude that was in the F2 or F3 race that they shouldn't have even let run because he was not making 100 and whatever %. I just can't get the car to turn there, so I have to go so much slower around the left-hander.
Our gap to the car in front is 8.9 seconds.
wide for no reason.
You have a lot of front wing damage. Box for a new one. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Yeah, I think that's
Blue flag.
about time to call it.
Blue
Because,
flag conditions. Create
like
a
I
gap
said,
and let the car behind through. There's been an incident on track.
I'm bad. I can't get a feeling around this track, and I'm so far off. So, no point in continuing. Unfortunate. I wish this game had a bit of feel. And you have to have feel if you're going to be running that close to walls.
They've done it then. They've won here in Monaco with an emphatic performance and a victory they can be proud of for years to come. What do you think it was, Ant?
And Mercedes. Bottas gets the win this time, though.
The drive with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool.
So Mercedes is going to open up their gap even more.
To capitalize on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium.
Perez gets
Once
third.
again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
And I'm guessing Max didn't even get into the top 10. Although with it being simulated instead of his AI car actually having to try to pass people, maybe he's moved up a bit. Alright, let's move on and see where Max finished.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings.
Max
that
gets
lead
up
at the top of the table has shrunk
to
somewhat
fifth.
today.
So
now, let's discuss,
my wreck,
Ants,
I
who
think,
would you say
probably
is a
helped him.
Contender for driver of the day.
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
It's
Alonso,
time to check out the
DNF.
constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Another
Mick
team that will be
ends up
satisfied
ahead
with
of
this
both
Grand Prix
Williams.
is Alfa Romeo, whose good result moves them
Standings.
further up the championship. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One
Yeah,
action.
Max is in
I
fourth.
can't wait to see what's next.
And then constructor-wise, Mercedes out there huge. So, sorry for the bad, pointless race. That's why there's no qualifying. And I think I'm going to just stick with not showing qualifying because really there's not going to be a whole lot to it. And it'll just be a race on Saturday and Sunday. As long as I've got enough recorded, that'll get us through the season quicker. But yeah, just it's impossible. At least without tweaking my wheel, and I'm not going to do that. So, not for one game that's arcade for me. So, we will move on to, I think, Baku. And Latifi gets a little advantage over us there. But, yeah, we'll move on. Just, that's not the track. Not the track for me. So we'll struggle there every year. Unless some other cars have decent performance that helps me get around. Let's see if any of the upgrades go out. Got rear wing upgrade. And
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control.
No, maybe not.
We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
So Williams has stalled out on their development, and we have gained a bit on Alpha. So, doing okay there. I have no idea what this is. Yeah, don't care about that. So, yeah, we'll move on to the next race, which will be out tomorrow. Thanks for watching.